Now I'm going to go back and open our original design, and I'm going to say browse my computer, and I'm going to click browse, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to get Biology Project JFE. There it is. And I'm going to, let's go to the top view, because I'm going to need to bring the glucose molecule over here based on our design. Let's see, where is my design here? Yeah, it's going to go over here. So let's go ahead and import or insert. Browse my computer, browse, and click browse. I'm going to pull in glucose underscore molecule. There it is. And now I'm going to come up here to transform, select move, and I'm going to move it right over here with my oxygen molecules. And wow, look at that. We now have the building blocks for our model here. Okay, so looks like we have all of our major parts here, right? We have our chloroplast, we have the mitochondrion, we have the sunlight, the carbon dioxide, the water, we have the glucose and the oxygen, we have our energy. So now we just need to label this. And we're going to use the text tool to do this. Pretty simple, right? All right, so let's get started. Click on text, then we'll click where we want the text to go. Okay, and then we get the text box, sunlight, click OK. There's our sunlight, text, place it here. Let's go with chloroplast. Click OK. If we need to, we can always bring it down. So if you just put your mouse cursor on it and then click the little gear, we can do a move text and bring it down a little bit. Okay. We also need to label our oxygen molecules. So let's do that. Say, click here. Let's do oxygen. And this is going to be oxygen, and we're going to put in parentheses, we're going to say out. And then down here, we're going to say oxygen in. Okay. And then here, we can just say, oh, that was the wrong button. I need the text button. Okay, we're going to say oxygen and glucose. And we need space there, don't we? Okay. And we need to move it We can put it maybe right here. That looks good. We need energy. Well, we need to label the energy. Let's do that. We need to label our mitochondrion. We need to label our carbon dioxide and water. So let's do that. Well, let's place it right here. Let me capitalize my W. We need to oh, that's the text position. Okay, now let's come back here. Click on it. Move it down a little bit. No, I don't want to do that. Every once in a while I revert back to not knowing how to move stuff. There we go. Okay. So, we also need to point out that photosynthesis happens up here and respiration happens down here. So let's label that. I'm going to do that up here. And we will do respiration. Respiration. All right. So, looks like we are ready to go. And we know that this happens clockwise, right? So, basically, photosynthesis, whoop, I misspelled photosynthesis, didn't I? So let's go back here and edit our text. No spell checker, unfortunately. No spell checker in Autodesk 123D Design. All right, here we go. Okay, so looking at our diagram and looking at it from the top, we know that photosynthesis happens up here. Respiration happens down here with the mitochondrion. It moves clockwise, so what happens is when photosynthesis occurs, oxygen goes out, and it's also converted into oxygen and glucose. It then goes to the mitochondrion where oxygen comes in and energy is stored here and energy goes out here. We also know that it's also converted into carbon dioxide and water, and then the process starts over again. And that is how we visualize and analyze photosynthesis and cellular respiration in terms of how energy is stored, released, transferred within and between these systems. Now let's take a look at our model in 3D space. Click the home button. We can use the right mouse button, hold it down, and you can circle it and orbit it. This is very cool. And I did not do well in biology in high school, but had I had a tool like this, I probably would have done better, but I can now explain this like a pro. Why? Because I built it, and so did you. So give yourselves a pat on the back. You have just visualized a biology concept using 3D design tools. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you.